Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch One, and thanks for logging on. Today, we're looking at a Patek Philippe 5035G, 37mm and 18 karat white gold. You can see this pioneering Patek Philippe annual calendar on our website, watchyouwant.com. Purchase it there. And if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. You can also click on the card in the upper right-hand corner at any time to see our complete listing for this watch, with additional photographs, accessories, and of course, total pricing information. On my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this is a classically proportioned timepiece with enough substance to satisfy, but enough versatility to look great and feel great on a broad range of wrists. Now, 37mm across the round of the case, not including the crown, it has a good size, neither oversized nor undersized as some highly traditional watches can be. Now, the watch does have approximately 11mm of thickness on the wrist thanks to the automatic annual calendar movement. It has just enough substance to give the wrist a feeling of heft, precious metal pull. The thickness of the case endows the watch with just a little bit more gravity and gravitas than it would otherwise have if it were too thin or too petite. Now, from lug to lug, it is quite compact, only 39mm from one extremity to the opposite extremity, so it's not going to overlap any wrist. It's an outstanding option for any gentleman who understands the heritage of this piece and what it means to contemporary horology. Because patented and unveiled in 1996, the 5035 was the industry's first annual calendar, a very special piece. It was a unique innovation by Patek Philippe, several generations removed from most of their perpetual calendars. The complication that they wound up designing was actually as sophisticated as the perpetual calendars and no less complicated to assemble or tune. Now, the watch features a wonderfully simple, straight spring bar, monotone stitched, minimally bolstered alligator leather strap. It is a Patek Philippe strap. It does have a beautifully preserved and very supple calfskin on the underside, and it's paired with a gorgeous 18 karat white gold faceted pin buckle by Patek Philippe. So everything matches. It is, however, this combination of gorgeous white gold polished case with beautiful Roman numeral black dial that gives the watch its power. Yes, it's an innovator. Yes, it's a landmark, but the aesthetic impact of this watch is a separate asset, entirely apart from its mechanical engineering heritage. A Patek Philippe with applied and polished white gold numerals on a black dial is an enduring power watch combination. Gorgeous, versatile, the combination of the black and the white metal can be worn essentially with anything. And thanks to the watch's sporty, complicated layout, it does have some versatility. It's not a strict dress watch. It has a little bit of a tri-compax chronograph look to it from a distance. But all of the annual calendar information is beautifully laid out with the utmost simplicity. Now, everything's adjusted via pusher correctors on the case flanks. You can see them to good effect. So for day, date, and month, you can quickly adjust the watch. There is a 24-hour indicator to let you know if you are in the danger zone, AM or PM, so you know to adjust and advance the watch or simply leave it be rather than trying to adjust the calendar complications should the 45 to 48-hour power reserve run down. Now, everything is simple, beautifully laid out, wonderfully balanced, and it is worth mentioning that the watch has a little bit of a sporty flair to it thanks to the gorgeous white Lancet seconds hands and the fully loomed foy or leaf style hour and minute hands. So this watch does have some low or no light visibility. Everything is beautifully executed, from the white on black printing to the vintage style railroad seconds track outboard. The execution is superb, as is the balance. And on the case back, you can see the balance in another sense. This one oscillating at 6 beats per second. It is a 21,600 vibration per hour, caliber 315 automatic base. Now, it includes all of Patek Philippe's traditional refinements. Of course, Geneva hallmark, this watch reference having been built from approximately 1996 to 2004. All of them are the Geneva hallmark. It did not endure into the era of the Patek Philippe seal. You can see gorgeous linear Côte de Genève across the bridges, a circular Côte de Genève across the winding mass, the anglage, which I'll try to show to advantage. We're talking about very small mirrored edges of the bridges. You can see to some good effect as I move it through the light, but this is a watch that's best absorbed on our website in high resolution images. Now, all of the Screw heads are beautifully polished, their slots chamfered. All of the jewel sinks likewise have that same gleam as the anglage, and there's a tight and even perlage across the base plates. It's worth mentioning, as I suggested earlier, that this is no shortcut complication. Although it does have to be corrected once per year in the transition from February to March, nevertheless, 35 jewels and 316 pieces, all intricately adjusted by master watchmakers and finished to the higher standards of Patek Philippe, means that no corners are cut. This is simply a different take on high horology. It's one that you'll get to interact with once a year, but what a pleasure and what a privilege. You can see this Patek Philippe 5035G in 18-karat white gold, the original annual calendar, on our website, watchyouwant.com.